you can kind of feel the buzz. And walking onto the court, like, you just felt all the love for the both of us. I was obviously very nervous to play with her. I didn't want to let her down. First match back and everything, but we got our rhythm, and it was just great from there.
Yeah, it was such a pleasure to play with Haley, and I think she held the team up. I think she hit every ball in the second set. So, but the crowd was like, wow. I think in that situation, you can either kind of crumble with the crowd or it can let you rise, and I think that we rose together with the crowd and with each other.
Hi, hello, Anastasia. Haley, I'm sure you watched Venus growing up, and you said earlier you've practiced with her, you played, but what was this moment like, playing on the same team with her at home?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a dream come true. It's something that I probably didn't expect to happen in my career. So to have the opportunity, it's really amazing for me. To be able to share the court with her, even if I was playing against her, would have been amazing. But to actually be able to team up with her and get a win, no words.
Hi, ladies. Kelsey Nelson. I just wanted to say, first off, congrats on the win. And just earlier this month, we celebrated National Black Women in Sports Day on July 7th. So to get the win, to see the crowd, to be here in Washington, D.C., formerly known as Chocolate City, what does that mean for both of you to know what you represent to so many young girls out there?
Yeah, I think today, tennis is about excellence, and I'm very pro women and women in sports, so that's so important too. But today, we got to see 3 African Americans on the court, and so it's amazing that now African American girls know they can play tennis, that is an option, that's an opportunity for them to be out on the court in whichever capacity, whether you get to the pros, whether you play college, or whether you just learn from the sport. So just from both of those angles, women in sports, all women in sports of all colors.
Venus, it had been... Oh.
No, I was just going to say, obviously DC is probably the blackest tournament on tour, so it's great to be able to come out here and be an inspiration for more girls like me and younger than me. And this is exactly where I watched my first professional match and got the inspiration to turn pro, so it's incredible.
Venus, this was your first time on a match court in more than a year. So how did you feel being back out in a match? And I guess how does this, and also do you gain any sort of info about how your singles might be tomorrow after getting a foot on the match court today? Yeah, after the match, Haley asked me, how did that feel? And I was like, it's probably even harder to play the doubles first because I'm not a doubles player. So it was great to have her to kind of like hold the team up. She's had the experience. She served first because she's been playing all year and playing well, and I think that helped me a lot. And I think also just to kind of get the feel for the ball. Obviously singles I have a little more experience, even though doubles, I've had some great results. So I think it's just nice to be able to play, and where I am at this year is so much different than where I was at last year. It's night and day, being able to be here and prepare for the tournament as opposed to preparing for surgery a year ago.
Venus, Haley, for both of you, you talked about the immense fan support, but I don't know if you had the opportunity to see Kevin Durant sitting right over there. Just what did it mean to see another prominent athlete courtside watching the both of you? Yeah, we were both so focused, and after the match I was like, did you see Kevin Durant walk in? She's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard the crowd start screaming, KD, KD, and I was like, I'm not even going to look over right now. Let me just focus on it in this next return. But, it's sick that he came out to support us, and it's really cool.
And that's actually when I think you started playing better. And then I was like, I want to show KD what I can do. Hit the ball to me. And then they hit every ball to you. And I was like, okay, whatever. However we win is fine.
Venus, you mentioned preparing for surgery a year ago. How did that experience kind of change your perspective maybe on like all of the things that you have gone through your routine a million times? Did that bring kind of a different perspective to today, or just how important it felt?
Yeah, I think my perspective at that time is I just want to be healthy. Like, you can play all the matches in the world, you can do all the things in the world, but when your health is gone, or when your opportunities are being taken away, it just puts a whole new perspective. I wasn't even thinking about tennis at that point. It just wanted to have a successful surgery that, I lived through. So that was kind of what was on my mind. And yeah, it just put everything into perspective. Like, tennis is a game. It's our life. It's literally our obsession. It's actually a cult, I think. But you guys would know. You guys are here every year, too. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if your health's not there. So it definitely put it in perspective for me and maybe made it easier to make the decision to come back out here with maybe play even freer.
Congrats to you both. Venus, Haley said you're an inspiration. She didn't want to let you down when you guys got out there on the court. I mean, you've been playing for over 30 years. You have people who've been watching you since they were babies, playing with you. What's your message just to this young tennis community, especially right here in the D.C. area? And Haley, if you could add to that as well. You have people watching you. You're playing home right here on your court. Your message to them as well.
Yeah. I think for me, it's just an honor to still be a part of that inspiration, because in order to know that you can do something, you have to see someone like you doing it. And then the whole floodgates open. And I think that's what's happened, is the floodgates have opened. You see girls of color at every level, whether it's junior, whether it's college, whether it's professional level. And that's been an honor. And Haley obviously, is here now too. And she has her own shine. She's worked hard to make these achievements that she has, and having her best year, and clearly more to come, God willing. So it's great to kind of be a part of that, and be a part of that while I'm still here. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to add on? I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I think she's always going to be an inspiration to young black women. And yeah, like I said, it's amazing to be able to do this and share the court with her. And I've been having a great year. And I mean, this is like a cherry on top to what's been going on this summer. So going to be more thankful for everything that she's done and is continuing to do for the game and young black women.
Yeah, Haley, I was just wondering, I'm not going to ask specifically what you two discussed on the court, but I'm just curious, the opportunity to sort of see the game through someone like Venus's eyes, how you feel like you might be able to apply that on court yourself in tough moments.
Yeah, I mean, I think that she's always out to kill, which is obvious because she's been so dominant in her career. And even, we're down one time 40-15 or 15-40 in her service game. She's like, all right, let's get 3 in a row. And we did. So, I mean, I think a few games later I was in that same situation and we got 3 in a row. So I was kind of going off that. But I think that was really cool. And to be able to get that insight from her is awesome.
Venus, when you won, the joy on your face was palpable. And you just talked about tennis being a cult, all the training, the hard work for those 30 seconds, that, the win, the wave to the crowd. Do you appreciate the wins more now, do you think, at this point in your career?
Well, you got to win to learn to win. You got to win to win.
It was so good to see Venus Williams back on the court, teaming up with Haley Baptiste for a doubles round of 16 win at the City DC Open. And she looked great. You heard what she said. On to the next one, and she just played some really good tennis. And, she's always been a really good doubles player. So it's definitely cool to see her do her thing and just dominate with Haley. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.